Hey everybody, Twilite Minotaur here. Maybe you know me from MySpace Music, or maybe you see me perform live, or maybe you know me from the William Gibson board. William Gibson is this sci-fi writer guy. He writes about girls that have razors coming out of their fingernails, and they've got mirrors for eyes, and then they've got there's the AIs that are and they're flying through the video games. It's like a dogfight, and there's explosions. But it's inside a book though. And then then there's cyberspace. Yeah, he coined the term cyberspace, and it's like the internet, except it's cooler. And so anyway, I was how I'm always talking about the future, and there's all this sci-fi stuff, there's people flying around in the spaceships. And then people are just the little programs inside the internet, and then there's internets all over the place, and the sentences are all confusing, and there's all these big words that I just made up. And then there's it's all futuristic with there's some of the paragraphs are programming languages, and it's there's this code, and it doesn't make any sense, but then it sort of does a little bit. And then anyway, so I was I'm always talking about the future, so why don't I try and get on the cusp myself, get in the next. So I was thinking this this YouTube thing is just it's just incredible. It's it's the next evolution as the human society. It's the next level. It's the future. So I was it's I can just be sat here and turn on my little camera and then just start rambling into it, just talking about whatever pops into my head, and then everybody can do that, and then we just throw all our videos on the internet, and then we're communicating. It's we're dialoguing, and we're connecting, and we're one big cyber net earth, and we're just it's one big oneness spiritual thing. It's all nature, and it's all Indian and good. And then we're so anyway I was I should really try and connect more with my fans, and try and put some videos out there, because I was watching American Idol the other day, and it's they go up there and they're all singing their little songs, and then most of the time they spend is just they're talking about their life. I grew up in the ghetto, and I always wanted to be P Diddy, so I signed up for this thing, or I can't sing for crap, but I tried anyway, and oh boo-hoo, because Simon said he called me a bad name, so now I'm gonna cry, and that's the stuff that people want to see. So it's these are real people, it's Survivor. It's they're all these people have real lives. I realized that I should try and connect more, just get up on this YouTube, turn on my camera and just be let's talk about what I ate for lunch, or what my foot hurts right now, or I gotta take a piss, or that real quality stuff, like it's a real life, and I'm not just a celebrity or something. Anyway, yes, I am from Hawaii, and I am part Hawaiian. I'm I think I'm half white, and then I'm half Japanese, and a quarter Hawaiian, and a third Indian or something like that. And then but I think I'm also I'm part alien, because I went down to the New Age bookstore, and then I got this book, and it was talking about how in 2012 the race of the Godfather aliens are gonna come back, and the chosen ones, and I'm pretty sure I'm a chosen one. We're gonna get taken off to this comet, and everybody else is gonna die in Armageddon, and then it's all mystical, and there's ancient tomes and symbols and all that kind of stuff. It's you should really check that stuff out. It's pretty cool. So you guys are probably wondering, why is it always so dark and gloomy in here, and why is it you can never see his face, and it's he always just looks some throwaway character from The Crow, and it's it's actually because I'm actually part vampire. See, because my dad was one of those badass French, those French vampire dudes from the Da Vinci Code, and when the missionaries came, and then he bit my mom, who was a hula dancer in the village, and then yeah, and then so it's kind of how Blade, it's Blade is he can walk during the day, but it still kind of irritates him, you know, like the sunlight. It's kind of like having a jock itch like all over your body. Well, you know, the real reason for the dark lighting is that it helps me get into that, you know, really gothic sort of mood when I'm trying to write my, you know, like really dark, you know, heavy, emotional, sort of like gay new wave music. And it's you know, like right now I'm feeling like really depressed. Like, you know, I just want to, like, you know, go write some poetry, and then, you know, curl up in the corner so much like a dried out rose petal and bleed to death out of my imaginary vagina. Well, I think this has been a good video blog. You know, I think we've really learned a lot today. You know, I think I've learned a lot about myself. So why don't you guys, you know, go ahead and post some comments, you know, and, you know, if you want to send me some, you know, letters and